What is up, everybody, and welcome to a special Madden 19 Ultimate Team gameplay. The Most Feared promo has officially kicked in. We got 7 feet tall players in left and right, like Calvin Johnson and Jimmy Graham Mork. We got players getting speed boosts, like Landon Collins, who's going to be an absolute cool 96 acceleration. And you guys saw at the quarterback position, Lamar Jackson has 96 speed. On the defensive side, we got a ton of more players. Zach Cunningham, DRC, Anthony Barr, Derwin James. I don't know who's passing on those guys. And then, look at Khalil Mack with 99 power move and 96 block shedding. I'm expecting Khalil Mack to get a sack every single play with the stats that man has. We also have the very tall Calais Campbell on the defensive line. So here we go into the game. Let's see what the team can do. And you guys saw our best player, Russell Wilson, is on the bench. He's a 98 overall and he's not even starting. But that's mainly because Lamar Jackson with his 96 speed, I've got to try him out. If it doesn't work out, we can always sub Russell Wilson into the game as a big play to a big-time player gets the game kicked off for our opponent by finding Jimmy Graham as he runs the ball at Barry Sanders. This guy was obviously a Lions fan. He's got Barry, he's got Stafford, he's got the uniforms. He's got Lorenzo Neal, who is not a Lion, but still gets him the first down at the fullback position. Trying to run that ball with Barry Sanders, but tackled by Deion Sanders. Second down, back to the run, and back to going nowhere. So on third down and long, it's up to Matt Stafford to try to move the chains, and that is not going to get it done. DRC with that extra height, able to swat that ball away. Fourth down, going for it, and that's not going to get the job done. Landon Collins patrolling the area, and here comes Lamar Jackson on the read option. Look at Lamar Jackson. He's got the edge. Lamar is so far gone, making it look easy on his first play. He goes 60 yards, house call. Yeah. I think we're going to continue playing with Lamar Jackson. Like I said, I was thinking about bringing Russell Wilson off the bench. Nuh-uh. Not the way Lamar is playing. What a hit by Derwin James. A hit so hard, an incompletion is going to force the rage quit. That's how hard that hit was. He did not want any more of the most feared players we had in our squad. So we move on to the next game where Antonio Brown is going to fair catch, get his offense started at the 25-yard line. He's got Carson Wentz. He's looking for Randy Moss, who is going to box out Landon Collins despite the height advantage Collins has to get that catch. Big gain as he tries to run the ball. That's going absolutely nowhere. Anthony Barr swarming him for a loss of 3. Second down, Wentz. Oh man, he somehow found a tight window between the 7-footers Landon Collins and DRC. Oh my! Landon Collins knocks it out of his hands. It's now 4th down and 13. And you do not want to put your hands in the cookie jar, especially when it's being patrolled by a 7-footer with 94 speed. That's what Landon Collins is. Lamar Jackson, with his 96 speed, is running the read option to perfection. Look at him go again in the open field. Unfortunately, Lamar doesn't exactly have the juke move, so I tried to pull one off right there and got absolutely popped as we are looking to try to pass this ball, and eventually Lamar is actually going to get sacked for a loss of a couple by Anthony Barr, who is morphed on his team. Second down, gonna give it to Beckham and OBJ. He is not morphed, but he's still really good after the catch regardless. So he takes a drag route for a gain of 25. Now a goal to go situation, protected only, rushing 3. So Lamar's just looking QB spy, so we can't run it, but we can throw it up high to Calvin Johnson. Calvin's already tall, so you give him an extra half a foot, and it's GG for the opposing defense. Third down and goal. Here's Lamar Jackson on the QB keeper, out the 5 wide, and Lamar Jackson once again made it look really easy. Like, no one was even close to Lamar Jackson. So now I'm thinking the 5 wide QB draw might be the move more than the read option, because the read option you can shut down pretty easily in this game. But the 5 wide QB draw, you guys remember last year's game, the way Michael Vick kind of broke the game a little bit with those QB draws as he's going middle, and that's in double coverage. We got DRC, we got Derwin James. That's just not going to be caught. Third down off the edge. Carson Wentz is hit. Now 4th down, Landon Collins in the middle. He doesn't want to test Landon Collins again, so he takes the sack, but that's a turnover on downs. That's the problem with Lamar Jackson. He just overthrew Calvin Johnson wide open for a touchdown. This is the good thing about Lamar Jackson, who nearly got into the end zone. I believe that was DJ Swearinger who denied him at the 1-yard line. But don't worry, a 7-foot Lamar Jackson on the QB draw or the QB sneak will get the job done. that forces the rage quit. So we move on to the next game, where our opponent not only has a more Khalil Mack, but his Khalil Mack is better than ours. This is a 96 overall. Ours is quote-unquote only a 95 overall. So he must have put a better gem on his. I just put a random gem on Khalil Mack to give him some good pass rushing stats. Maybe I should have just given him the speed one, because I would give him +6 speed. As he runs the ball with Ricky Williams. He has the max powered up Ricky Williams, 95 overall, so you know he's going to try to get Ricky some touches. But even on 3rd down and 6, he's trying to run the ball with Ricky Williams, and it's going nowhere. 4th down and 5, all of a sudden he's out the 5 wide, going for it, and connecting on the drag route to Jerry Rice. So that'll move the chains, and that'll bring back the running game. This is not really the guy I want to go against right now. Like, I'm trying to get Lamar Jackson on the field, have some fun. Meanwhile, this guy's sweating his balls off to try to win this game, as he is going to put his hands in the cookie jar, and that's what I like to see. Testing the 7-foot Landon Collins, not going to get away with that. And now here's Lamar Jackson on the field, actually handing off to Barry Sanders. I accidentally called a running play for Barry. Now here's the read option with Lamar, but that's going to lose us 4 yards. So now it's 3rd down and 14, out the 5 wide, and that'll be intercepted. Double coverage. Rod Woodson's got it. Calvin backs away for some reason, and then Rod Woodson steps out of bounds. So a glitchy play on both sides as he comes out passing. Good coverage, but that's because we dropped 8, which means there's only 3 coming at Michael Vick, and he takes off. 2nd down. This is a run commit, and Jimmy Graham has got the catch and got the touchdown. I thought we had to pick with Landon Collins, as he is going for the 2-point conversion out the 5 wide with Michael Vick, and that'll be intercepted by Ryan Shazier. He tried to get his Mike Tomlin on right there, going for the 2-point conversion for no reason. But yeah, I really thought we had that pick with Landon Collins. Obviously, he had people open left and right, but we almost baited that. Pretty much did bait that, but I guess that's part of controlling a 7-footer, is that the animations won't be too fluid. Then again, he also threw to a 7-foot Jimmy Graham as we run the QB draw with Lamar Jackson. Now I'm trying to see how often we can get this QB draw going, nearly getting the 1st down, but Khalil Mack just trips him up from behind. 3rd down and 1, actually looking to pass with Lamar for Graham, and that's going to be nowhere close to Jimmy Graham. It looked like Jimmy had some space to make the catch right there. Sean Taylor was like 20 feet back, but it actually worked out for Sean Taylor, because Lamar Jackson's throwing stats, as you guys saw, not that great. So that could get us in trouble in this game, as he throws it to Ricky Williams, who breaks the tackle, gets the 1st down, and is finally tackled at the 36-yard line. I really do not like playing against this, Ricky Williams. He's such a pain in the ass to play against, because he breaks so many tackles. You guys saw the game against Xerxes. He broke like 12 tackles. It was insane. As he has Le'Veon Bell at the backfield. That's a big gain. At this point, I'm just sending blitzes galore right now, because I just want this guy's drive to end as soon as possible, whether it's a touchdown or a turnover, as he dumps it down to Le'Veon Bell, breaks a tackle, but eventually is big hit out of bounds. Here's a 3rd down and 16, and he's sacked out of field goal range, and that'll bring out the punting unit. So all in all, our uber aggressive play style in the defensive end actually pays off right there, and we're gonna get the ball at the 14-yard line with 1:10 left in the 1st half. Still running these QB draws with Lamar Jackson. I still want to try these out, because he's not stacking the box. He only has 5 in the box. That means we should have some good blocking up ahead on the 1st level at least. That was not a 1st down. It's 3rd down in inches, and here's Lamar trying, but not going to get the 1st down. Lamar is so big, he's an easy target to tackle. Now it's 4th down and 1. We're going for it and running. Lamar 1st down and more, getting us to the 34-yard line, but only 35 seconds left in the 1st half. So we got to get some pep in our step, and this run will get us something, but not too much, because we only have 1 timeout left. Gonna run some hurry up right here. Gonna look to try to pass the ball with Lamar, but a quick pass rush, and eventually brought down by that Khalil Mack. Now it's 3rd down and 14, and we're still running the ball with Lamar, but that's gonna be bottled up pretty much in the backfield. 4th down and 13. He calls the timeout to try to force the issue. We're gonna try to get a big play off with Lamar, and we are gonna get a big play off to Derwin James. Just got to make sure this is not a pick 6. And Derwin James, with no time left in the 1st half, takes it to the crib. He's going for the 2-point conversion once again with Big. Once again passing, and once again intercepted. That time by the 7-footer, Zach Cunningham of the Houston Texans. And we come out of halftime with ball, but down 12-0. And yeah, this game is going pretty bad pretty quickly. Mainly because we are trying to force the issue with Lamar Jackson, and it's just not working out for us. Here's Lamar! Oh my, what a hit from Anthony Barr! Mack on the recovery, and our opponent takes over in very good position, and going to run this ball with Ricky Williams and run the ball with Ricky Williams. This guy continues to sweat his balls off trying to win this game, and continues to not run the ball anywhere. We got some pretty tall players, so trying to find rushing lanes not really going to happen today, man. 4th down and 7, he kicks the field goal, but since he went for all the 2-point conversions earlier, it's still a 2-possession game. If he went for just PATs, it would be a 17-point game, 3 possessions, and we would be very doomed. We still have minimal chances of winning this game because we haven't crossed midfield yet with our offense. But I'm going to still run this QB draw with Lamar Jackson, man. 11 rushes for 44 is not that bad of a stat line. We just got to bust off a big one, and this might be it. But he fumbles again, and here is Kelvin Benjamin on the recovery, taking it to the 34-yard line. I call hurry up right here. I didn't want the boot to overturn the fumble call because Kelvin actually got us a good gain. He's going to get a face mask penalty right here, which tells me that his tackling and or his strip ball is on aggressive, and this will definitely tell me to run aggressive because he gets the same penalty once again. Half a distance to the goal line. We go to the 8-yard line. Here's Calvin. One-handed catch. And the 7-foot Megatron gets our first touchdown of the game and gives us a little bit of hope to try to pull this one out. We're going to go for the 2-point conversion to try to make it a 7-point game. That's not going to work to Jimmy Graham. I should have threw it to Calvin right there. I had Calvin, but I figured he would cover that since that's the same exact play we threw for the touchdown the previous play, but he didn't really cover it. So that was unfortunately just overthinking the situation as we have J.J. Watt, and he throws it to J.J., and J.J.'s got the interception on the run back. Watt to the 31-yard line. That's a game-changing interception. I guess he just saw J.J. Watt and said, I can get this over him because we had it covered the entire time. People got to stop testing J.J. Watt. Lamar Jackson cannot throw the ball, but 3rd down. His 2nd completion of the game is a big one to Calvin. That'll move the chains. Here's Lamar on the run, and that's another flag on him. That'll give us a free 1st down at the 4-yard line. We are trying to make this comeback. If Lamar Jackson would throw an accurate pass. But if Lamar can run the ball like this, we may be on our way from coming back from a 15-0 deficit. 3rd down right before the end of the 3rd quarter. That's a QB sneak by Lamar. The PAT makes it a 2-point game. All the pressure now is on our opponent to deliver because he has been struggling to pass the ball. He wants to run the ball, but we are not giving him any rushing lane. So here he is with Michael Vick, dumping it down to Ricky Williams. Fine by me. That'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter, bringing up a 2nd down and 6. He's passing once again with Michael Vick. Here's pressure. Just going to get that one off to Jerry Rice. That was a bit of a backbreaker right there because now he's moving closer to field goal range. Going to try to take some clock or throw the interception to Landon Collins. And there goes Collins for the lead. Landon Collins. What a clutch play. The 7-foot speed boosted Landon Collins is playing like an absolute goon right now for us. For our opponent, he really needs to stop putting his hands in the cookie jar. These testing the user plays, he got one to Jimmy Graham, but the rest of them just have not worked out for him and might just cost him the game. He needs to recuperate right here and try to get a couple of decent plays, some decent chunks, or go for it all and get intercepted again by the same man, Landon Collins, who has a hat trick. Unbelievable with the performance from Landon Collins as we run the ball with Lamar Jackson. We have a 5-point lead, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop running this ball with Lamar Jackson even though we fumbled it twice already because looking Lamar Jackson nearly take it for a touchdown, but those damn big feet of the 7-foot Lamar Jackson made him step out of bounds. Nearly 100 rushing yards, 2nd down and 8, and Lamar is swung down to the ground. This will bring up a pivotal 3rd down and 9 right for the 2-minute warning. We actually get the snap off, running with Lamar, tripped up by Mack, but that'll be a new set of downs, and here comes Lamar trying to run that ball again, but Sean Taylor all over a loss of 5 yards. 2nd down, he stacks the box. We hit Calvin, trying to get that 1st down. Oh, it's so close, and now this 3rd down and 2. Game pretty much on the line for him, and Lamar hesitating, finally taking off and not getting the 1st down. Big decision on 4th down and 2. You don't know how badly I wanted to go for it there, but I mean, the way our defense is playing, I don't want to lose this game. We just came back from down 15-0. Maybe in a different situation, I'd go for it there, but we came back from down 15 points. We need to try to win this game, pull off the comeback as he dumps it down to Jimmy Graham. Now he needs a touchdown, a 2-point conversion just to tie the game up. Minute 13 left. Michael Vick looking. Oh, no! He did it again! Landon Collins, who's off to the races. Vick can't stop stop him! Landon Collins, his second touchdown of the fourth quarter, and his third interception of the fourth quarter, his fourth interception overall. That'll force the rage quit. Landon Collins, you are the man. What a game for Landon Collins. Lamar pretty much had 100 yards on the ground. Calvin with the one-handed catch. That was some fun, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like on the video. I got no more Most Feared gameplays, but you guys really want to see some more Most Feared gameplay, leave a like on this video, and I'll bring you guys another Most Feared video tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm out. See you guys later.